Have you all seen the economy the last 2 days? Or I guess the stock market the last 2 days? Because, oh my god. What? Liberation Day has come and went, and we are stuck with Liquidation Day in its absence. I have never seen, and I've not been on this earth for very long, but I have never seen such a beautiful display of incompetence in my life. For those of you who do not know, yesterday our glorious leader, all hail, announced that we were doing a tariffs package. Called it Liberation Day, as we liberate ourselves from success. We announced a sweeping 10% tariffs on every country, with an inclusion of half reciprocal tariffs that other countries give to us. This has led, I think the stocks are down like almost 3,000 points, or the Dow, I guess, over the last 2 days. It's actual insanity. I have never seen this in my entire life. We are living through, I think it's the fourth once in a lifetime crisis of the year this year. It has just been a whirlwind. I thought I'd take a second today, since a lot of people don't really have a good understanding what tariffs are, and I am by and large no expert, but I happen to have almost finished a business degree in this area. I feel a little bit qualified, or at the very least, I feel like I might be a little qualified to speak on tariffs and give a basic understanding of what they are if you don't know. So, without further ado, let's just get into this, because it's messy. So, tariffs at their most fundamental level are basically just a tax. It's a tax on corporations who are importing goods into the United States. This can be anything from electronic components to car parts, agriculture, basically anything. If we're importing it, there's a tariff slapped onto it. Now, the confusion, which it's odd that there's confusion. It's kind of like being confused about which fruit gets the most amount of, like, fun time. It's obviously an apple. We all know that. It's kind of like being confused about that. The tax goes onto the corporations who are purchasing the products or making the products abroad and importing them in. Those corporations can stomach a certain amount, but at the underlying point, they're going to have to pass those taxes, or those, well, yeah, taxes, but prices on to the consumers. This will, see a rise in prices in almost every category, including, but not limited to, cars, pharmaceuticals, agriculture products. You'll see your grocery bill go up, which it's already so expensive. But yeah, you'll see that go up a little bit. If you were going to buy a car, you should do it sooner rather than later, or wait 4 years. But you should really do it as soon as possible, because I don't know how our automobile market's gonna handle all this. I think Apple's down like 1,000. It's crazy. The economy is tanking, and it doesn't help that a lot of people's jobs are getting cut as well. Anyway, sidetrack. So when those taxes get passed on the consumer, that typically happens in the form of raising prices. We've seen this in the past. The last time big tariffs happened like this, well, actually, tariffs to this degree have really only happened once before, and that was just preceding the Great Depression. Did they cause the Great Depression? No, but they didn't help it, which actually a lot of rank and file Republicans have been commenting on that the last time we had a large amount of tariffs done by a Republican president, the Republicans lost both the House and the Senate for 60 years. So we will see what happens, because they obviously don't want that. I think China also just announced, like a few minutes ago, reciprocal tariffs of 34%, which does actually mean that ours will go up since we're halving. So yeah, no, it's a full-on total trade war. Things are going to be a little difficult going forward. I don't know how the job market's gonna, react to this. I would expect that as consumers' belts tighten a little bit and spending slows down, most jobs are gonna start having contractions. I think some of the safest stocks, if you are wanting to invest in the stock market, would be non-commodity stocks, more than necessity stocks. So actually, Campbell Soup, they had a really good day yesterday. I saw a meme where they were up like so much because people are gonna be buying cheap soup. So that's kind of a basic underlying, tariffs reaction. The economy is. Oh, I don't even know. It's so unprecedented. Like this type of economic behavior is the type of stuff that you read about and you're like, well, that will never happen. And that's what a lot of people thought going into the election, that the rhetoric was just rhetoric, like that people, the Trump administration wasn't actually going to do what they said they were going to do, which is a crazy thing to say if you're going to vote for someone, to just be hoping that they're not going to do what they say they're going to do. Like, surely that's not a good, anyway, I'm not. Oh, it's crazy. The markets have not reacted well. Neither have other countries, and we will probably see more tariffs come out, to be honest, as time goes on. I don't expect for wisdom to prevail in an administration where that has not exactly been the forefront of their minds. Wisdom is almost always kept as like a side piece. Which, we'll see. I mean, the job report from March was actually significantly higher than most people were expecting, but that was before all the tariffs were announced, and most people were expecting kind of lower. Like they knew there was gonna be some, but they didn't think they'd be quite as extreme as this. This is kind of like setting off an economic nuclear bomb. There's no real telling what the aftermath is going to be from this. So yeah, let's hope for the best. I mean, all the jobs that I'm interested in are no longer available since, the National Weather Service can't hire anybody. So who cares, right? Let's just see let's see what happens.